Yo, what's the deal, man? It's your boy Stingy, man. And look, we back with another live stream. We got Charleston White breaking down why he loves Chud The Builder. We got Charleston White breaking down the black culture to Adam, checking Adam. We got Charleston White on Vlad going crazy. And we also got Chud losing all his friends after he was exposed for taking a BBC. So let's get right into it, man. Y'all hit that like button if y'all up in here. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Turn the noti bells on all. And let's get right into it.
Chud's career is officially over before he even got started. Now the very same people who supported his racist antics no longer support him because the real him just got exposed. This 1 in a million chance occurrence that took place on Chud's life.
Chud the stud. Now we know Flacco been on Chud. On the boy. Tell me he ain't been on the boy. Hit that like button, man.
That has initiated his downfall is nothing but God. Look at God. Now, Chud ran across a black woman that apparently he slept with in the past. Oh, and she got straight to bootlicking. Oh, good white man, you not racist, white man. Oh, you treated me well, massa.
23, Nolan Road, Clarksville.
I don't really remember you, but you do look familiar.
Are you still in there, or did you just check out?
No, I'm Dalton. I've always been Dalton, but I am a Chud.
Right, but you're not my Dalton. You used to come to my house, I fed you.
Yeah, you were cool. I don't remember you that much, but I do remember I know you. See, we got roots. Hey, you scared me a little bit when you came up like that.
You helped me when you were following Liver King, but before you were following Liver King, you used to sell me weed. I fed you before.
It's been a long time.
Okay.
But I healed your stomach by teaching you how to eat real food.
Yes. So that's
what was.
Hey man, what's the deal, my boy? Real Lies Live TV, man. Y'all go subscribe to bro, man. That's the new up and coming character coming up on this internet space, man. We finna roll these nerds up. We finna roll these nerds up, gang. These blue nerds. You feel me? These blue nerds, man. We finna get right into it. He the new character coming up, man. Feel me? He cold, man. Y'all sleep on bro, man. He a character.
What's your name again?
I'm Lana, but that's
Lana.
Fine. I'm confused what happened to you, because you're not racist. I know that. I fed you.
But so you believe in freedom of speech?
I do.
So I should be allowed to say you, right?
Right, but you
Then
also
that's the
have
only
to
point.
understand
That's it.
People don't have emotional intelligence. They can't.
Is that my fault?
But listen, you gotta be careful because
Hold on, amigo.
This video is made up of no heroes. It's all villains. Everybody in this story is a villain. She walked up to Chud and started, of course you can say the N-word. These black folks don't got no emotional intelligence and IQ, Chud. I'm one of the good ones. Right? She gets straight to the bootlicking. Now afterwards, she got her wake-up call. She realized they don't respect anybody. I don't care how much you think you're one of the good blacks. They don't respect you. And the Chud pages began to talk about her as if she was an absolute slur. They began to write captions like, Chud used to raw dog an ugly black woman. They went in on her. Do you understand how much of a despicable human?
Hey, chat. I got into a car accident today. Look what the airbag did to my head, man. Nigga got into a car accident, gang. That's why I got this hat on, man. You feel me, man? You feel me, man?
Being you have to be for one of these pink pill divestors to turn on you as a white man? There's almost nothing a white man can do to make one of these divestors turn. But she apparently turned on Chud after seeing the captions that Chud was posting, after seeing how they were talking about her. And she made a response video to Chud telling people that he raw dogged her at some point in their interaction.
What's up, y'all? Lily Venus here. Pretty the big is literally in my bio. I'm only bringing this up because Chud the Builder's cameraman put our conversation on Broadway on YouTube, Now, millions of people know what I look like fresh off work, right? But in the caption, it said that black woman who used to smoke mid and get raw dogged by Chud The Builder. Well, he's not lying. I already told y'all we used to smoke. He used to sell me weed. And we did raw dog. A lot. Me, him.
So Chud out here talking about black people, right, gang? And he doing exactly what black people do. He selling weed. He pushing up on people. He popping it. He talking hot to them. You feel me? He down there gang banging. You feel me?
And my ex-wife. I am a professional pegger. It is no secret that I perform prostate massages, if you will, for men. I've been doing it for a very long time now. Most of my clientele is white men. We sign NDA agreements. I talk about me pegging all the time, but I never tell you names because discretion is key. Confidentiality is why my client list is so long. But Chud mentioned it first. I think that he said it the way he said it because the white supremacists were probably like, ew, you used to hang out with a black girl, shame on you. So you had to make it sound good.
Now, Chud, you know you got no business, man. Throwing that booty meat back on the Jason Love 3500. You know you got no business, man. Sashaying back on that dildo. Chud, you know. All right? You know you got no business doing that, man. Now, she's told it all. She told the business, man. So, Chud, before he was going around calling black people the N, before he was going around telling liberal white men that their wives, you know, were getting thrusted by BBCs, he had his own weird obsession with the BBC. Chud was moving with no decorum, no respect for himself. He was getting plastered on a nightly basis by a BBC, a fake one, a plastic BBC. Okay, now Chud, okay, was moving with, he had no respect for himself. This lady was slutting out Chud on a nightly basis. Now, most people, right, flexible boys who behave in flexible activities, they start off with the Jason Law. Right, with the they don't even pretend not to like it. They start with the straight to the Jason Love. But Chud had a little bit more fat on his belly. This is when Chud was like 300 pounds, almost 400 pounds. Chud had a little bit more cushion back there. So Chud was asking her to bring the Rico Strong. He wanted the Rico Strong 7500. He wanted the 16-incher with girth. And she got no reason to lie. Chud was the one who told the world that, you know, they used to fool around. So she brought the business to the table, man. And Chud, you are, just to have these secrets and these skeletons, but still showing your face out here, oh, that white man got no shame.
But see, here's the thing. I'm an egregore too. Lily Venus, hi. Hail the great mother. So I am all about enlightenment, controversy, occultism, witchcraft, and of course, love. So me talking about this is what my brand is about. Let's expose it, bro. So yes, with a big,
It's blurred out so y'all can't see it. Take my word for it. That thing is massive, it's scary. And for this man to be throwing it back on something that massive and that scary.
And I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's probably why he be mad and he be walking around doing all that because, bro, he probably upset because his back is aching, bro.
On a nightly basis, he has to have his PhD in flexible boy activity.
I know Realize Life TV finna have fun with this. I know he finna spark a live right after this. I'm going right over there as soon as the noti pop up. I'm trying to laugh tonight.
No. I apologize. Chud don't got the PhD because that would say that Chud was a student. Chud was a professor. Chud was a professor of a doctorate program in flexible boy activity. How does a man stick something like that up his dookie hole?
I have not Dalton since like 2015. He was a little chubbier then. His cheeks used to clap in such like the cutest way. Now
What?
Chud, you know you
Not Chud.
got no business, man. Doing something like this, sir. Now, you're about to figure out the harsh reality. The harsh reality here is bad people, such as your demographic or people who think you're cool and funny, all right, they love when you're racist, right? They hate black people, but you know who they hate more than black people? Flexible boys who engage in flexible activities, all right? That very same group of people is about to turn on you, man.
Chud, he doesn't even have a little chubby butt no more, so I probably wouldn't again. But I'm wondering, did you bring that up because you want to spin the block? Now, when I first he was a virgin, and I'm having a hunch that he probably hasn't been since me and my ex-wife. We can start small, buddy. I got you, but you don't have to cap. Like, if you're gonna say that, we say the whole truth, okay? Now, with that being said, why do I peg? Because it's a hustle and it helps me get through college. I'm still in college, but now I don't have a choice. I will forever be a top because I had a surgery 3 years ago. The doctor up and chopped my coochie off. You don't believe me? The link is in the bio. I have been this way my whole life. My ex-girlfriends can vouch for me. I am a top. I men and I women with my bisexual. The is gay. And that's just that on that. I don't know what else y'all want me to say. So I'm not going to give this any more attention. Today is Sunday. Happy Mother's Day. I'm not bringing this into next week. Stop asking me where can you find Chud. He's on Broadway. The same way I found him, you can go find him too. Bye.
Am I surprised that Chud is a flexible boy? I'm not surprised he's flexible. Now, I'm stunned and caught off guard, and I'm tad bit surprised at how flexible Chud was. That lady said Chud was throwing it back and making it clap on the Rico Strong.
Now, all this is allegedly. As much as people disagree with Chud, we don't know if that girl lying, because we know that women have a history of coming out saying all type of wild stuff when they're mad at men. So all I'm saying is, right, if he was really getting the treatment that she say he was getting, right? Why she barely saying something right now? Why she ain't been said nothing? You get what I'm saying? Why you say something when they make you mad, when they popping it about him in the chat? But enough with that. Now, what I want y'all to do is to pay attention, right? Pay attention, real. I want y'all to listen to this real quick, right? So listen. So Charleston White, right? He went live and he said that he fell in love with Chud. Chud the Stud, right? Now, I was reading the comments. I be looking around and I see a lot of people is upset with what he said, but I understand why, because their IQ is not high enough for them to see what Charleston White is talking about. They be mad at him for what he say instead of listening to what he say and realizing that he ain't did nothing to nobody, right? So boom. A lot of people think that Charleston White is selling out because he went on Vlad, he went at No Jumper, he said he likes Chud. Now, when he said all that, right? As a matter of fact, we gonna break it down. Let's see what's going on, man.
Do y'all remember all the black people that get online and say, my day coming? I'm the worst person. Somebody go get him. Somebody need to get him. He disrespecting everybody. I wonder why black people got so much anger what they'll do to me. Have y'all ever asked that? Man, why black people always talking about what they'll do to him? Because he disrespecting black people. He always talking down on black people. Somebody go get him. Somebody need to get him.
They say what they gonna do, but we know they ain't gonna do nothing because they gonna go to jail. And he tells you that openly, publicly. He preaches telling. So the person that do something to him is probably the dumbest person in the world because you're going to jail. And 9 times out of 10, you ain't gonna get out. Because you ready to crash out over what somebody said. But like 6ix9ine was saying, we got people really doing stuff to people. And they ain't doing nothing to them. We got people that's killing rappers. We got people that's doing things to children. But they ain't gonna, they want to get on the other people. You get what I'm saying? The people they think weak. But all they gotta do is find out.
They started putting my mama's address online. They started putting my address online. But you know what I realized about black people in America? What I tell y'all a long time ago, when it comes to that white boy, they'll put us back in slavery. Now we all sit around talking about, we got some work to do over at Revolt TV. Y'all need, me and Banks need to have a one-on-one sit down. Then Ray Daniels come in. Love Chud. Well, guess what, black America? I done fell in love with that white boy Chud. That white boy Chud is going around Mason. Pick up my hat, nigga. What you looking at? You chimping out? I love Chud. I love Chud because you know what Chud is showing everybody? Black people are cowards. You can spit on them. You can call them.
Now that message right there is going over y'all head because the typical person, like this Charles Wayne dude in the chat, I'm out because he said he loved Chud. But basically what Charleston White is saying that he likes Chud because Chud doing what he do. The only thing is, ain't nobody doing nothing to Chud, but they keep making threats and claiming that they want to do something to So saying, y'all shame me for what I said. Y'all blame, y'all saying that I'm cancer to the culture. But we got this pink man that's walking around trolling. We know damn well he ain't finna shoot a bullet at you unless you do something to him, right? He trolling. So Charleston White is saying that basically these people is mad at what he's saying, but they not mad at Chud, and Chud is saying more harsher, and he coming more aggressive. Charleston White is getting online playing with the internet algorithm. Chud is actually pulling up on you. He's looking for you. Now, Chud went to jail. And this is what Charleston White had to say about Chud. So when Charleston White is talking, look at it metaphorically. I don't know the word, but I'm going to use that word. I'm going to use that word because I know what that word means. So when Charleston White is talking about Chud, in my head, it's like metaphors. I'm catching on. Now, for you people that ain't game related, you'll never understand because you stuck on the po nigga talk. Well, we saying the po nigga talk. So you just hearing I love Chud and you ready to boom. You ready to just boom whole time. He's not saying that he likes Chud because what you think he likes Chud for. He's saying Chud is doing what he does. He's just a white person. And Charleston White is a black person. So he's giving y'all the dynamics of black people will hurt each other, but won't do nothing to the other people that's hurting them. They're going to bow down. Now, the only way you will be mad at that is if that's what you see going on. So we're gonna let Charleston White break it down, and then I'm going to come pick it up. Feel me? So y'all can catch my drift, man. Hit that like button if y'all new to the channel. Subscribe. Turn the noti bell on all. Click that thing, and let's see what's going on. Because I see a lot of people don't know what's going on.
But if another black person says, "What's up, bitch? You looking at?" If another black person does the things that Chud is doing, white people can go back to mistreating black people. I swear to God, and black people ain't gonna do nothing but take it. Man, why really? Man, you know what's scary? They letting him walk around and stream it. Don't y'all walk around streaming and video recording us kicking each other? What's up, bitch? So what's wrong with Chud? What's wrong with Chud? I've never heard of him. I have, and I love him. I love a white man that'll look at one of you and say, "What the f*** are you staring at, you monkey?" And now you're... White man can't never call me. We got one that's doing it, y'all. I haven't seen one crash out, nigga. Now, Nashville, and I'm talking to Nashville, Tennessee, because he's in Nashville doing this. I remember when I was in Nashville, I said, fuck something about Nashville. The city was on fire talking about what they gonna do to me. But boy, here we got a white boy that's openly saying in a disrespectful manner, and that mace, my choice of weapon. I like guns too. I'm like that white boy. I love to see how that black skin turns orange when you mace it. Hey, Chud, whatever you're doing, don't stop doing it, buddy. Because you is proving my point. I've always said black people is always tough with each other. But when you get you a cracker white boy that'll get in your face and say nigga and ain't scared of, I've watched every last one of you bow down. Now, kicking Chud's a misdemeanor. If you pop Chud, he can't shoot you. He can't. Because he's a big guy. If you swing at Chud, he's gonna mace you. If you go to jail for kicking Chud's ass, guess what? Maybe $1,000 bond. But guess how much money you'll get for kicking Chud's ass? I hadn't seen one take a swing at Chud, but you'll swing at another. I'm telling you, black people have an innate fear of a white man that'll call them a nigger. We won't do nothing. I swear we won't. It's a bunch of hollering about what they'll do if the white... I won't go back to slavery. Well, guess what? We're going back, boy. And Chud is the test to show white people what they can do and get away with. But there's... And I just want to tell you, nigga, the word ain't your word. It's an English word that the white man came up for history. How you gonna tell him he can't call you and he gave you the name? He gave you the name, boy. And I think this is a great time for America with President Trump in the White House doing away and pulling back all the civil rights legislation to remind black people that there's nothing you can do about it now. They gave you the name, they gave you the brain that you think and behave out of. How you gonna change that, boy? So pipe down. Chud will be out of jail soon. Hopefully, Chud, you see this video, and I'm telling you, as a nigga, there can't be a nigga. I'm just black boy. Wish I could be a nigger. One of the greatest things you can never be in life is a nigger. But Chud, these ain't us. These is black cowards. Just call themselves real and ghettos and queens. Ghetto queens. Ghetto queens. That's what we got, Chud. These aren't. So I just want to correct you. You're on the right path, but you're on the wrong track. These aren't. Are they chimping out? Fucking right, they're chimping out. But these aren't the. You know why these aren't the. They can't build. One thing about know how to build some. These can't build shit, but they can play some football. They couldn't play football. It was the colored boys started learning how to run the white man's leather ball. They just knew how to build. Should have never done that, colored. Should have stayed in there. It's a problem. So the next topic I want to talk about, since we done got Chud out the way, is big banks. 6ix9ine.
Right.
Probably go down
Now
in
that we
history.
got over that, right? Boom. We got to that, right? Now they also saying Charleston White, they mad at him about this right here, man.
Area, right?
This
No,
is
that's,
they
I've
mad
never heard
about.
that, ever.
For real?
I've never heard that.
I mean, the mother.
So I come in an era where we heard about get the man, attack the man, fall and slip in the man stove, play on the man. The gangbanging shit didn't come to 89, 90. By that time, we already got a foundation.
Right.
So gangbanging is not in our hearts. That's why it's easy for us to quit after so
But
long.
isn't gangbanging just a response to being in extremely dangerous conditions in which you need to group up with other people in order to do battle with other groups of people?
Then why didn't the slaves gangbang?
probably just wasn't really available to them as an option, right? They were fucking slaves.
Well, based off what you just said, don't you need other people to group up with other people to fight other people? So once we became free in the
But there were slave rebellions, right?
No, it was very few.
Yeah, but because they're oppressed, they have no weapons, they have no money.
So once we got free and got weapons, why didn't we group up in gangs then?
I mean, they were probably more focused on assimilating into the culture that they had just gained their freedom from.
No, they never assimilated. They couldn't.
Well, they probably thought that it was more accessible than it ended up being.
They never thought that. My grandmother's 80 years old. She never told me they thought that. She's still alive. My pops is almost 8. They never thought.
Now this is where Charleston White gonna check Adam22, because Adam22 been doing this podcast stuff for so long with these gang members from LA, and he think he know the culture. So Charleston like, nah, yeah. This is a top tier debate with Adam. You see how the conversation is going, how it's going, but when he doing it with Whack 100, he got a lot to say, but he ain't saying all that to Charleston, right?
Thought that.
But why did your grandparents not group up and go to war?
Because it's never been about getting in the gang. It's about building your family.
Black people that made Adam22 think that everything is about gangs.
But when we say gangs, we think about gangs.
Adam22, when he thinks about black people, he thinks gangs. Why? Because that's all he looking for. So I'm gonna break it down like this before we get back into the clip, so people that's coming in could understand why Charleston White went to No Jumper. He didn't go to No Jumper because he was hurting. He needed some views. Charleston White is not a YouTuber. He is a comedian and what do they call them? The interview people, right? So Made from Scratch TV. Shout out to Made from Scratch TV, man. So basically what I was finna say, Gucci X 3i. Okay, so look, boom. Basically what I was gonna say, right? When you out looking for a girl that's been ran through, what you gonna find? You gonna find what you looking for. Because that's what your aura is. So when you go out, you attract those type of people because that's what you looking for. So Adam22 is looking at LA like this is gang banging capital. So he's stuck right here. And Vlad is going for everything. Crime, hip hop, you get what he not just going for the gangbangers because, oh, this guy's from up top the ground Paru. He don't want to interview them type. He will, but he ain't finna get him no 25,000 like he'll get Boosie. He ain't gonna give him a dub like he'll do Charleston. He ain't gonna give him a 10-piece. He ain't gonna give him a 5-piece like he give Ari Spears. So y'all gotta understand why Charleston White strategically did the Adam22 interview while he was in LA. Well, Hollywood. Because No Jumper is not in LA. We gonna set them facts straight right there. No Jumper is not in LA. That's all I want you to. It's not in Compton. It's not in Watts. It's not. It is on Melrose. And so this is why Charleston White is in Burbank. So this is why Charleston White went to No Jumper strategically. So he could bust this interview down and he could let y'all know how he feel about Adam22.
He's fighting against each other, not like fighting against the people that are controlling them.
Sure we do. When I think of gangs in New York, those people fought against each other. Those were white people, Italians, Irish. Yeah, they wasn't black. And they were way more dangerous and violent than these today's gangs.
Don't you think about that? So much of that is because it's like we accept the structure.
I am not from LA. I don't live in LA. But I always go to LA. That's how I get my shit. I stay about 45 minutes to an hour away on traffic from LA. My whole family from LA, but guess what? I'm not. So I'm from California. So when you speak on California, you can't just make it LA. Don't say LA. When you talking about LA, you talking about the gang banging niggas. The Blood Crips, the Pyrus. That's LA. They got Pyrus in Compton or whatever, right? So when y'all say, oh, them LA niggas, you right. Y'all talking about them LA niggas. But remember, California is not just LA. That's like saying Texas is just Dallas or Houston. But if I'm talking about Houston, then I'll be like, yeah, them Texas niggas weird. Y'all will get angry. Y'all will get angry like, bro, what is you talking about, bro? That's not even, you get what I'm saying? So y'all gotta pay attention, man.
Structures within our societies, and most of us don't really feel as if we have the power to control the society we live in.
Black people do not accept the structures of society. That's why we go to jail for committing financial crimes. That's why we go to school.
I just gave y'all the game. I just gave y'all the sauce, bro.
We don't pay attention in class.
Right.
That's why we go to ISS. That's why we get kicked off the football team, because we don't fit into the structure. We have way more power. That's why we sell dope when the white man say we can't sell dope. That's why we pimp and go across the state line when he say don't. So we have the power to do whatever we want to do.
They have the power, but it's like most of us don't really think about the world as if we're going to be able to just commit crimes until we change the social order.
We do. It's called ball to you.
Check Charleston White's energy right now. You see his energy with Adam22? That's all I want y'all to see. Just look, the rest of this interview right here, this clip of the interview. I want y'all to pay attention to Charleston White's energy and his hypeness and how he talking, how he responding, how he cutting Adam. I hear Adam get talking. Charleston White is more intelligent than Adam, and Adam is a white man. Let that sink in. I'm going to say it again. Charleston White is more intelligent than Adam22 about his culture and the black culture than Adam22 is. Let that sink in, gang.
You fall. We got music that teaches ball till you fall.
But isn't that the opposite of what we're talking about?
No, that's
balling until you die.
You're trying to make sense of people who don't have sense. And I'm saying, no, our people had greater sense than what you're trying to give them for. Well, don't you think? No, our people thought greater. They built Black Wall Street.
What are you saying?
And I'm not, listen, disclaimer, I'm not starting no YouTube, internet beef or none of that. This is Stingy K reacting to all these events that's surrounding Up. And I'm just giving my opinion. So how I feel ain't how you feel and how he feel. So I ain't trying to start no beefs with nobody or nothing. I'm pretty sure Adam22 and Charleston White is cool, but it's facts that he is way more intelligent than the white boy. For sure.
People who don't have sense.
Our people build Black Wall Street. Gangbangers don't have sense. They can't build nothing. They can't manufacture nothing. Black people created some of the things that's mostly been invented, from the stoplight, the cotton gin. What you mean? We didn't think to create gangs. We thought to be free under worse conditions. So we're under better conditions. We're freer. Why would we join gangs and they didn't?
I don't know. I mean, there are a lot of minority groups in our country that didn't really like gravitate towards the whole gang thing. But then there's a lot of non-black.
Y'all hear this dude?
Black groups that did. The mafia.
Well, we never had a mafia because we don't want to be gangsters. Gangsters extort themselves. Black people never extorted one another. We had a community.
LA kind of known for extorting one another.
That's on God. LA not extorting each other. We gonna put it on the flow. I gotta call Adam out for that. Now, LA niggas probably extort out of towners like him that's coming and trying to make LA a home. Yeah, that's everywhere. LA niggas just fluently say it online and let it be known. And then people take it the wrong way. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, let's just stop that right there. Adam22 do not know what he's talking about. LA do not extort each other, bro. Do you know that it's gang wars because niggas was trying to tell niggas they couldn't sell dope over here and they like, what, this art? Like, bro, I don't know. We're gonna let Charleston cook him, bro.
before gangs started. You got to think all the black people that came from the South that built Watts, California, all them vibrant black towns, all them vibrant black places in LA before gangbanging started. Why them people didn't gangbang and it was vibrant here then?
Yeah. No, that's a good question for sure.
You know why? Because their children didn't have a struggle. The gangbanging children didn't come from gangbanging because they was in impoverished conditions. They could walk the neighborhoods and go get an apple off the tree.
Mm. But don't you think that the gang shit is like a reaction to just feeling hopeless in your...
We've been talking for 5 minutes to Charleston White, the nigga who destroyed gangbangers. He been talking for 5 minutes to Charleston about gangs. He brought Charleston White. Listen, he paid Charleston White to ask him about gangs. And Charleston White don't care about no gangs. He just told him on the last clip that he look at out-of-town people that gangbang like they crazy. He talk crazy to them. And he's steady talking about gangs. So he could have asked Charleston White about his mother, his kids. How does he maintain being a father and doing this online stuff? Like he could have went different angles, bro. But he want to ask Charleston White about gangs. If y'all paid Charleston White 10 bands to come sit down, would y'all ask him about gangs? He gonna call the police on a gang member, bro. This nigga Adam is crazy.
Your life in general, not necessarily that you're being like violently oppressed on a day-to-day basis.
Nope. When I look at them niggas in prison and they join the gangs and they fighting and what they fighting about in jail, catching phase, they don't look hopeless. When they don't hear talking about how they live their gangbanging life, they don't look hopeless. They seem like they're bragging about it. They got pride in it.
When I go to the hood,
they got love for it.
When I go to the hood and I see like, you know, a group of 16-year-old kids sitting around in an alley just like waiting for somebody to come through so they could shoot at their car. These are...
That's not what go down in LA. That's not what go down. That people don't, the kids, 16-year-old kids ain't sitting in no alley waiting to shoot nobody, bro. Adam, let's stop, bro. It's more white kids that go shoot up schools and churches and stuff like that, bro. Like, come on, gang. Don't do that, Adam. Now I feel like Adam think that Adam look down at our culture, bro. I'm paying attention to him. I'm reading him. I'm looking at his facial expressions. I'm hearing his conversation. He think Charleston White is a dumb person. Charleston White probably loved this. He probably was thinking the whole time in his head how he was going. Y'all sleep, man. Y'all was mad he went on No Jumper, man. This was the best thing to happen to No Jumper. Charleston White checking Adam22 for talking down and looking down on the culture that he trying to make a killing off of. Let that sink in.
People who feel hopeless.
Y'all mad at the wrong, and listen, y'all be on Charleston, but y'all ain't on Adam though. And he right here talking about y'all culture.
They feel as if there's no
at least Vlad salute
college career path for them. There's no way that they're going to be able to go get a high-paying job and be able to make 6 figures a year.
Have you done a qualitative study to talk to them and see why?
I mean, this is obviously anecdotal, but these people don't really pursue those opportunities. I'm telling you why.
You're saying obviously from some kids sitting in the alleyway waiting to shoot at a car. Why they not robbing the bank? If they're hopeless, why they not robbing a bank?
Probably because they just view that as being like
why not rob the local,
very low, small chance of success.
Why not rob the local guy that's selling weed? Why not be breaking into a house?
They probably do that. Breaking houses, that's very common.
So why sit in the alley to shoot at nobody? Why not go get a job?
Well, it's part of being a gang. You got to protect your area, right?
No, I've never heard that, ever.
For real?
I've never heard that.
I mean, the motherfuckers are patrolling for that purpose.
No. They're patrolling to extort each other.
I would say more often than not, they're patrolling to just protect the block.
So how about this? How about you wake up and go spend some time with those 16-year-old kids? See what conditions that their home life is. See what they do when they wake up in the morning, and tell me how hopeless they is if they got a phone.
I already kind of know what they do. They hang out in the neighborhood.
Well, you sound like most typical arrogant white man that try to look from niggas from up there. See, you
look at Unc checking that boy. Look at Unc checking that pink toe. You hear me? Y'all see what's going on, man? Y'all thought he was finna come over here and bow down. Yeah, no. No. Y'all should have known what was going on. You feel me?
You didn't grow up down here to really know. You're making speculations.
Well, I'm making observations based on my life experience.
Well, your life experience don't fit into the black spectrum because you're looking from afar with binoculars.
But I think most people would say the last 10 years of my life, I've been pretty deeply immersed in the black experience, right?
When the last time you had to, when the last time you sat at a black table and ate black food? In a black household.
I have been to restaurants with black people.
I didn't ask you a restaurant.
We don't go over to people's houses out here.
There you go. So you don't know niggas. You don't know black people.
You have to go to their house to know them?
Yes. If you don't go into a person's home, a person's village, how can you know their culture?
In LA, we don't really go to people's houses.
He said in LA like he from LA because he got a show, he got a podcast studio that he been running for a couple years. And he live in Calabasas, and he feel like he in LA because he in Calabasas. His neighbor Kim Kardashian and them. Y'all hear this dude, man? That's crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, that's Govan. I never paid attention to Adam until this because you put a nigga that think he know everything against a nigga that knows some shit. That people get the wrong perspective. You get what I'm saying? So you can't debate with Charleston. And Wack probably told Adam22 to do this because Wack knew. Wack set bro up for the play. For sure.
LA ain't black, it's Mexican.
We got a lot of Mexicans, we got a lot of blacks too.
Yeah, so basically what I'm saying is you really don't know black people just listening and talking
just because I haven't been to their house to eat dinner?
No.
So we can't just like go to Denny's?
Well,
you hear him? Why would we go to Denny's and we got some motherfucking greens, some cornbread, some black-eyed peas, nigga, some spinach. We got all type of shit, candy, yams, bitch-ass nigga. You hear me? What's up with Adam22, gang? Something ain't right, gang. Why would we go to Denny's and bro, that's Charleston White just busting him down like a old Swisher. You hear me?
Well, this is what I'm saying. You say observation, but where are you observing from?
Going to people's neighborhoods, doing vlogs and shit.
There you go. Yeah. So you go into their neighborhood and you figure these guys is hopeless, but they got their cameras on.
It's not like I think they are hopeless. I think they feel hopeless.
No, they don't feel hopeless. They feel good. They feel high because most guys are high. Most guys are on drugs, and when you get drunk and you get high, the hopeless that you feel goes away.
I mean,
now
you're a 16-year-old kid smoking weed and numbing yourself all day.
You're not hopeless.
Pills and
you're not hopeless. You're having fun. It's not. You're having fun. Most kids are experimental.
Yeah, but you're having fun.
And then Adam doing all that, but shit, they be over there shooting up needles and all type of stuff, popping prescription pills at young ages. Nigga, what fuck is you talking about?
In the moment by doing something that's kind of separating you from the more long-term opportunity.
It's fun getting high, guys.
Right. If you start popping perks every day in high school, you're not probably on the path to becoming a lawyer, right?
That has nothing to do with you coming on the path to becoming a lawyer. You're not hopeless if you're getting high every day. For one, you got money to get high. So how can you be hopeless and you got money to get high?
There's a lot of ways to get high that are pretty inexpensive.
Well, if you can get high, you're not hopeless. You're doing what you want to do.
I would say getting high leaves you just as hopeless as you would be otherwise.
When you're hopeless, suicide is on the option, not getting high. When you're hopeless, suicide is on the option, not getting high. But getting high is for recreation.
A lot of drugs are kind of like
getting high
out suicide, right?
No.
If you start doing fentanyl every day, isn't
No. Charleston White that nanny boo-booed all over Adam22, man. Hit that like button if y'all up in here, man. Keep it 100. First impression, y'all thought when y'all got the win that Charleston White was going back on No Jumper, y'all thought he was finna go on there. Like, y'all thought Unc was broke or something. Do y'all know that man a comedian? For real? So like, I'm not bullshitting. In real life, that boy is a comedian, nigga. Being a comedian is better than being a YouTuber if you know what you're doing. For sure. And everybody online, whether they like him or not, they gonna sit right there, they gonna watch him, and he gonna make them laugh. He gonna make them say, listen, you know what I'm gonna do? One day, I'm gonna go live on how I transitioned a lot of people over. At first, they was coming in the comments, oh man, when he gonna go? I hate him, X, Y, and Z. And then you click that thing, now they like, man, at first I didn't like Charleston White. But I ain't gonna lie, Stingy, you made me like bro because you be pointing out the facts. But you get, because they just hear him say F the person they idolize. But he do that to get your attention. And y'all fell for it. That's why he think everybody playing.
The end result, you dying?
I know some motherfuckers want to get high every day with fentanyl. They want the fentanyl that's gonna make them die and come back to life like Michael Jackson was doing every night.
Right.
Michael Jackson was loving doing that profile, going and coming back. It's a motherfucker want the hair run and go, I almost called the overdose. Why? That's where they going to go buy it from. They want the deadly dope. It ain't because you're depressed and hopeless. You want to feel good. This is what you like to do. You enjoy the feeling. Come on, man. It's called choices and decisions. Your conditions don't determine your choices.
But a rational father is not going to sit around and do Percocets all day because he feels like he has an opportunity and he has important things to do. Those are the things that stop people from just sitting around doing drugs.
I know some guys get high every day and get up and go to work. I know some white boys shoot dope, do perk, smoke crack, do cocaine, and they the best goddamn lawyers you can find. So I do know some fathers get high every day. I know some mothers come home from teaching school, fix the kids' food, get high and drunk every day, and she's a loving mother.
But isn't the kid or the career a reason to not get that high?
Nope.
It's hard to be a good dad if you're getting
I know some motherfuckers get up loaded. We watched a real life movie of an airplane where Denzel Washington was a pilot getting high every day. Turned the plane upside down, landed the motherfucker perfect, then got high to go to the court hearing. Real
breaking him down, bro. Adam22 is never gonna be right with Charleston. I promise you. Charleston got a comeback for him for everything. Adam22 can say the sky is blue and Uncle be like, no. He go get up on him. You hear me? And this is what we need on No Jumper. We need some, because see, Adam22, he not Charleston White big dog. You hear what I'm saying? Charleston White bigger than No Jumper and the clip page combined. Swear to God. When was the last time No Jumper did 1 million views? They should at least be averaging that. They got 5 million subscribers. Just let me borrow 250,000 of them. I'm going to show you. You hear me? Listen. Unk is bigger than No Jumper, bro. That's a fact. All them interviews, Charleston be getting millions of views, bro. Billions of views. You hear what I'm saying? So, Adam22. Right now, though, baby. Thank you, though. You can put it in the microwave. All right. So, man, listen. I swear to God, chat. Hit that like button, bro. If y'all feel like Unk bigger than No Jumper, bro. And I ain't even trying to be messy. I'm not being messy. I'm just stating the facts that I see. Now, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, bro. And let me know if Charleston White checking Adam22 and breaking him down, because Adam22, if Adam22 would have got up there and asked Charleston White about his, listen, Charleston White never been on No Jumper, chat. This is Charleston White's first time going on No Jumper after he said he had never gone on No Jumper just to play on y'all, because he know one day he was going to come up here. You hear me? He knew he was going to have to come up here. It's only right. Because Charleston White went in front of everybody except for Adam22. All the big podcasters with the big subscribers and all that. You hear me? So listen. I'm going to tell you like this, man. This was a power move. If you know, you know. A lot of people ain't going to be able to catch the drift because their mindsets is stuck on the pole nigga way. You hear me? So they'll never understand. They'll think, Charleston White on No Jumper, man, he broke. He going broke. I'm going broke. Gotta remember, he came to California and picked up 2 bags. For guaranteed, he came out here for 2 bags and ended up getting 2, 3, 4 more bags. He got 2 comedy shows in California. One in San Diego, one in Burbank. Burbank, the backyard of Adam22 and Vlad. Vlad popped up. Why Adam22 didn't pop up to the Charleston White comedy show, bro? Huh? And he talking about we, LA, we don't do that. And why you didn't show some hospitality. Because if you go down south, when he went down south, he linked up with Sean Cotton. When he went to Texas, he was linking up, doing hood vlogs. He went to Fort Worth. Dang, y'all couldn't hear me this whole time. I was popping it. I was cooking. I'm mad to the motherfucker. Y'all didn't hear that shit. Oh my God. I'm so mad y'all didn't hear that. I was just popping it. I was just cooking. Oh my God. Oh, man, I was cooking. But
real life shit.
Snakes on the plane.
No. This is a real life story.
It's called Flight.
It's a real life story of a real pilot who went to jail, served time, got high again to get normal. It's some people have to operate in their normalcy, getting high, and they are functional at this.
Well, I spent most of my life smoking shitloads of weed, and I've been very successful.
We're not talking about you, though. We're not talking. No, I didn't spend most of my life smoking weed.
But you've been smoking a lot of weed since you've been successful, right?
I've been smoking weed, since I've been successful.
And you've been able to manage it. However, I somehow think that if you started snorting fentanyl every day, that you'd probably have a harder time.
I don't know. I know people that snort fentanyl. I know people that get high.
And those are probably the people who are able to do it to some sort of level that isn't going to destroy their life.
Adam22 get high every day on No Jumper.
I did that. So a lot of people.
Listen, man. Unc then returned to Vlad. Ooh. And Adam22 fumbled the Charleston White interview, gang. He didn't fumble. I thought the Hustle Reset fumbled. At least he got an M on it. So, right? Y'all peeped the tone that Charleston White had with Adam22 based off the questions he was asking him. So he didn't get that man $10,000 for an interview. And he got Charleston White on the screen talking about gangs. Nigga, don't nobody care about no gangs. That's why all they content in the trash. You know, that YouTube don't even put that in front of people. They only show it to their subscribers. Because gang street talk, bro. Ain't nobody typing that up, bro. Only people like Adam22. Adam22 is attracting people like him. Hear what I'm saying? So that's who watch No Jumper. People that's like him. Feel me? So, man, listen. That boy, Adam22, based off the questions he asked him, he fumbled that bag. He was supposed to ask Charleston some dope, listen, Adam22 would have broke the game if he would have got Charleston White on the platform and not the character, Charleston White. If Charleston White got interviewed by Adam22, see, Charleston knew he peeped what he was asking him. He see him down, like saying it like, whoa, 16-year-old, and there's a bunch of 16-year-olds in the alley, and they're just waiting for somebody to come through so they could shoot their car up. And so Charleston like, hold on. He trying to downplay us. Y'all know Charleston White. Like, huh? What? Did this boy just really just do that? Did he just really say that? So now I'm finna pick his brain now, and I'm gonna break him down. Since this what he want, okay, this is the mode I'm in. Charleston White, I watched everybody that interviewed Charleston White. You could tell the character, because the dumb, stupid questions, they asking them questions about stuff they make videos about, or they react to over there on No Jumper. Like, oh, Charleston White got hit in the head at a barbershop, and they asking him stupid questions like that instead of busting him down like this.
All right. right, here we go. The mighty return of Charleston White to VladTV.
Yeah. They thought this would never happen again.
Well,
I always knew it would, though.
Well, we got to talk about the elephant in the room before we talk about anything else.
Yeah.
And that's the whole Boosie thing. Now, first of all, I'm going to say that me and Boosie are still cool with each other, and this is not going to be a Boosie bash session.
Nah, I didn't come here to talk about Boosie.
Right.
You know, like I would tell people, in your defense, we was already nibbling at this.
Hey, man, shout out to my boy Royal Ron Gaming, man, for that 100 jewels. 100 for 2 jewels. I don't know what none of that is. I appreciate you for it, gang.
Long before this situation incident happened. So
right.
Yeah, so.
Right. Because as some of you know, you and I had already been doing interviews.
We did like 3, I think.
Did like, 2 or 3 interviews.
Yeah. And they did numbers. They did great
numbers. They did numbers, right? Then you and Boosie got into it.
Yeah.
And I think you talked about Boosie's son.
Yeah.
Boosie approached me and said, Vlad, as a favor, please don't do any more Charleston interviews.
Boosie soldier hating on Charleston. Boosie out here, he was hating on Charleston. He knew Charleston. He know Charleston down there bigger than him. Or if not, neck and neck with him. He didn't want Charleston to go on there on Vlad while they was beefing and spit how he really feel for real.
And here's the thing. When you do business with people, you give them grace.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
People ask you, you know, you have a successful business relationship, everyone making money, they ask you for a favor, you give them that favor.
And you guys got history.
We got a longer history than me and you.
I'm the new guy coming along.
You're the new guy.
I'm new at the school.
You're the new guy. So I gave him the grace. I said, cool, I got you. Now, people talk about loyalty and everything else like that. I probably gave up at least $100,000.
Easily.
To not do interviews with you.
And at that time, I was only taking $2,000 for a payment.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, so Boosie wasn't the only one. T.I did that. So a lot of people made calls to, because it was T.I and Boosie kids at the same time. So T.I called Big Facts Podcast. They Stop Association, 85 South Show. DJ Academics was the only one who was like, nah, I'm still rocking with it. But I took it personal. Over time, I understand. I'm the new guy. Nobody knows me.
Yeah.
And I'm coming from an angle that don't look like entertainment. You know what I'm saying? So I'm coming way out of left field with some shit.
Yes, you are.
So over time, I understood it. At that time, I took it personal.
Well, yeah, look, I decided to accept what Boosie asked me to do.
Yeah.
And I went hard with it. Me and you started going back and forth.
Yeah.
I think you said something, I think you said, I hope your newborn baby dies or something like that.
I didn't know you had kids or not. I didn't know if you have kids.
I have kids, but I didn't have a newborn baby at the time.
And I thought you had a white Jewish wife. I didn't know you even like black girls, so I was fucking with your white woman. Yeah.
I've always rocked with black women, man.
Yeah. So I'm bashing your white Jewish wife and your white kids. You know, wishing all kind of internet weird things. You know, things that I know is gonna stir up the pot intentionally.
Yeah. And look, from my point of view, I understand.
Y'all see how they cooking? Charleston ain't talking over him. He ain't cutting him off.
Understand what you're doing. It's just words.
Yeah.
It's just words. Do I think you're going to actually try to hurt anybody, me or anyone around me? No, not at all. Zero.
Yeah.
I have zero fear of you actually taking the next step. So I understand it's just words. Do I agree with those types of words? No, I don't do it. I don't talk about people's kids. I don't talk about celebrating death and all that.
My wife don't. I got friends that don't. But I'm saying when I step into this space, no matter how you feel, this is now a stage for me to perform on.
Yep.
No matter how you're looking at it, I have knowledge, I have information, and I have awareness due to a video. I keep referencing Social Dilemma.
Hey, this video gonna do 1 million views for sure. In 4 hours, it got 100,000 views, gang. Sheesh. And Adam22's over there sitting on 5,000.
Yeah, I mean, look, I know people gonna look at this and say, oh, Vlad's not being loyal to Boosie. He's dealing with Boosie's ops as soon as, you know, things kind of don't work out with him.
It's been 4 years. It's been 4 years.
It's been 4 years.
You're talking about almost $500,000 you walked away from.
Probably. And I've been rocking with that, and I've been losing money, and it got to the point where Boosie wanted to take all the money that was made for the interview. I was already paying him a majority. He was getting about 70% at $25,000. He wanted $35,000. So where's the loyalty in that?
And let me just say this. And I don't know nobody outside of me and Boosie that consistently makes anywhere from $10,000 to $50,000 in interviews. Nobody.
There's some other people.
Maybe, but
Tekashi.
Well, that's before he failed. But before he failed, you would have to pay more.
Yeah.
You would have to pay before he came down here with us.
No, but he's still getting big numbers, what I'm saying.
I'm still getting big numbers now. But he had to go to prison. Had you went to prison to shot, he wouldn't be doing interviews like this, but he'd be performing worldwide.
No, he'd be a mega star.
He'd be a mega star had he not went to prison. So we wouldn't be getting a lot of VladTV interviews and him going back and forth with these rappers, right?
Yeah.
But because he fell from grace, he had to come back and revive his career. He came back and revived his career swimming upstream, right? So he went to prison again. This time when he came back, he's on an upward trajectory.
Yep.
His numbers is going crazy.
Yeah, new interviews going crazy.
It's going crazy. So when he asked for these numbers, the most I've ever been paid is $40,000 for a 2-day interview here in LA.
Yeah, and I said publicly, I kept this to myself, but me and him actually talked about it in our last interview. Our first interview was $50,000.
Well, yeah, because after the Boosie situation, because Boosie heard about what you were making. Now, I never actually said what you're making, right?
Yeah.
I said you want to say it?
Can you tell the world?
You want to do it?
No, wait. Can you? I don't give a fuck. But can you tell the world? All right, just say it.
You want to say it?
Yeah.
50,000. But it made over 100.
It was worth it.
It was worth it. It was the biggest interview of 2025. Am I right?
You're right.
Was that Tekashi interview the biggest interview across all genres?
It was.
2025. Did like 20 million views.
So everything he touched during that era, I did a 20 versus 2 with him. Went crazy.
Right.
So everything he did astronomical numbers. So you can't deny what he brought to the table and what he's bringing now. Boosie kind of started to go on a decline.
A little bit.
And
numbers wise.
Interview-wise.
Yeah.
Because for a long time, it was just you and him playing ping pong. You became oversaturated.
A little bit.
At one point in time, my numbers started to not decline, but they just became stagnant because I became oversaturated on this one particular channel.
Talking about Say Cheese?
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Sean Cotton.
That's my guy.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and hold on, I just want to say this, just to be totally fair. The reason I heard about you was because of Sean Cotton. He's the one that gave you the springboard to people like me.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah, you're right.
So you got to give him his flowers.
I had no idea who Sean Cotton was when he was trying to book me. I knew who Vlad was. So I ignored him for a long time.
Okay.
VladTV was the guy.
All right.
When he showed up, then I found out who he was. It's two people that's very, very crucial in my development. That's you and Sean. Sean Cotton told me the first time he done ever do me that I would be a millionaire. I didn't believe him. Far-fetched when he said that. You told me at the height of my YouTube career when I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I had only been on YouTube for 6 months. I was grossing $20,000 a month. Right before I lost it, I just got my biggest check. You said, hey, man, you need to do this, you need to do this. They're gonna take it. You can't attack this group, this people. And you gave me a list of
I told you you're gonna get shut down if you keep going.
Yeah, you
And what happened right afterwards?
I turn up and I shut down.
And you got shut down.
I thought you were hating on me.
Oh, you thought I was hating on you?
I thought you were hating on me.
Okay.
So
I wasn't hating.
No, you wasn't.
Nah.
But I didn't know you wasn't hating till I lost it. You gotta think, I wasn't doing pre-records. I was coming live for 2 hours every day, making money, not knowing what to do. I'm cussing in the first hour, the first minute. I'm doing everything.
Now tell me that. So listen. I think Vlad got the best Charleston White interview out of them. Adam and Vlad. Adam22 and Vlad. I think Vlad's gonna be more. Y'all go buy that subscription, man. I bought mine. I bought mine. I already watched this. I ain't gonna do it like that. You feel me? I watched this whole thing. This was way better than how Adam22 was getting at him. Like, I'm not even gonna watch that Adam22. I seen what I wanted to see already. Checking me. That's it. I don't even wanna watch it. You feel me? So Appreciate y'all for tapping in with me, man. Y'all know I had to come. It was too much going on at once. I done got into a car accident today. I got a big old bruise on my head. It's bad out here, man. Donate to the channel, man. Hit that like button, subscribe, turn them notices on. If you just coming in, hit that like button and scroll that red dot all the way to the left. And y'all can catch me. And tomorrow we dropping all the rest of this month, everyday uploads, man. Y'all stay tuned, man.